The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down at Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
What the hell?
Oh, nearly dodged a bullet on that.
What the?
What the? Yeah, especially like their dialogue. It's hilarious as well. From the gangsters. Where the hell did you go? I hope that didn't hit me. Okay, looks like it did. That's good.
It's spooky. Chaclapino, yeah, spooky. But also, it's like the failure count is rising. Yeah, I wouldn't joke about it if I was you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the ringtone. It's the good, the bad, and the ugly music reference. Yeah, a lot of references to not too much references though to like pop culture, but also like with the writing and some other stuff from Norse mythology and all of that stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of dialogue in this game, so I might not provide as much commentary in this game, especially the second one, as I do with the last games that I did. So yeah, I'll do my best. Oh damn. Shit. Ow. Okay, time to use my shotgun. I'm dead. And I'm back here. God damn it. Yeah, so much attention to detail in this game that, you know, it's kind of a lost start in modern games, unfortunately. Not all modern games, but with some of them, like not only the magazines you drop whenever you reload, but also the shell casings, and especially the recoil mechanism, which not every game have to have that. Like, you know, open world games, sometimes it requires a lot of memory to have that kind of able to withstand the hardware. Or at least for the PC versions anyway, they can have the option of including shell casings or weapon recoil mechanisms or anything like that. Similar to how No One Lives Forever does it. In that game, you can, at least for the graphics part anyway, you can click the option off or on including shell casings, or even like weapon impact whenever you shoot the environment and all that.
What the hell was that?
Hold on here. Give me the detonator.
What are you talking about?
The detonator.
I thought you'd bring it.
You were supposed to bring it.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
Hey,
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's finest. They're gonna be
ice!
With the first game, the bullets don't go directly too fast. In the second game, they tweaked a little to make the bullets like wherever you point and shoot, then it'll instantly make the mark and all that. Like it's not like a little slow bullets, as with the first game or this game anyway.
Hey,
So with the first game, it's all about precision with your shooting and all that. Especially like in slow motion. Well, mainly with slow motion, because if you're in regular motion, then it'd be quick and all.
Thank you. We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor. The bank robber's score lay on the table. The bank robbers have been after Acer Corporation bonds. The Acer success story had recently been on every channel and on the cover of every magazine. The bank robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
Yeah, I think what I recently learned when I looked into the Mark Wahlberg Max Payne movie is that the voice actor who voiced Max Payne, I think his the voice actor's name is James McCaffrey. He's also a on-screen actor as well, so he does acting work besides voice acting work. I think, yeah, his name is James McCaffrey, and he makes like he has like a small role in that movie. I think he plays as like a FBI agent or something like that, which is pretty weird. And also because I think he's also a character in that TV series Blue Bloods, which stars Donnie Wahlberg, who is Mark Wahlberg's brother. So it's weird that James McCaffrey got to work with both the Wahlberg brothers there. It's just pretty interesting. Maybe coincidental.
Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack. I nearly shot you.
Alex, am I glad to see you?
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue.
It's an armed robbery, a tunnel job straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station wall. Is this why? This is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to pick a place. Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's...
Alex?
Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
Well, lesson learned. To be related to or be friends with Max Payne is basically signing your own death sentence. It's like Dirty Harry and Charles Bronson. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, one strategy I have is that whenever you're stocked up on your limit of 8 painkillers, and if you come across more, and if you're damaged, I would just use all until you're fully healed to grab more painkillers and all that. So that's a strategy I use. How the hell did they see me? I guess that guy was a shotgun shot saw me. Oh shit! Ah, god damn it! I'm back here again. Ah, whatever. I'll just take care of them before. Whew, that was a close one. I also like the detail is that if you're like near, if you're like down like what 3% or 2% of health, your max starts limping, which is another good attention to detail, which is pretty cool. Okay. And don't worry too much about stocking a lot on your weapons, because for each part you start with like nil to none on weapons. So like at the end of part. So like at the beginning of when you start part 2, your only weapon is like a melee weapon or something. You have to restock on firearms and all that. So yeah, I would use all your weapons when you can, because you'll lose them all anyway. So oh yeah, that's interesting. So I think these are the developers who programmed the game. And I think this guy, he's a guy. I think he's the guy with the glasses here. He's the art director. Yeah, he's the art director. And I think he was also in charge of the cutscenes. The in-game. I'm not sure if it's the in-game, but I know it's definitely with the graphic novel cutscenes. And I think he also uses himself as a model for one of the antagonists of this game, which we'll probably see later, or we'll see later in the game.
Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes. Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention. I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in, playing at Bogart, like I'd done 100 times before. The place was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Payne in the butt. Payne to the max.
You're killing me. Did you make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it? Don't answer that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad plan. Don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he said bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers. My cover had been blown. The door slammed shut behind me. And then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Payne in the butt. Ha-ha! Payne to the max. Junk squad plan. Got a ticket to Marble City for you. Be first and lying down. Swing that.
Ah, he got me. Them Finito brothers.
On the desk caught my eye.
Bosses! Everything all right? Bosses! Joey! Vigilio! You all right in there? They're not answering. Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait for them. We gotta go in now. Bosses! We're coming in! It's Payne!
A boom! Well, I got one of them. Or all of them, I guess.
I had met Lupino only once. The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand man, Vinny Gagniti. Gagniti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart, like an overamped Energizer bunny. He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Jack's exact words, quote, Vinny, you're in charge of this one, unquote. Rico Muerte's coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you. Treat this guy real good. Anything he wants, you give him. Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added security, locked doors, and lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in, but that didn't mean it hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story told to keep the apes in line. 313. The Finitos had scribbled Muerte's room number on the note's margin.
Oh, there's a sound effect for this guy right here. But yeah, it's Unusual Suspects reference there, the Kaiser Soze character. Not my favorite movie, but it's a great movie. You know, Kevin Spacey and Bryan Singer, sexual allegations aside.
In his press conference today, the mayor stated that Valkyr represents a clear danger to New York and called for drastic actions to eliminate the problem. On today's top story, the Valkyr crisis worsens with the murder of DEA Special Agent Alex Balder. Special Agent Balder had been shot repeatedly from a point-blank range. The gunman has been identified as Max Payne. The noose is sure to tighten around this fugitive criminal as more NYPD units join the search to apprehend him.
I had just gotten my 15 minutes of fame.
What makes Max Payne 3 not as great as the last two, not only because Sam Lake didn't write, unfortunately, which is not too much of a deal breaker, but given that since he's, you know, the one that made these two games so great, it would be better if Max Payne 3 would probably be written a lot better if they had Sam Lake on board, even though it's an entirely different team. But I think with the writing on 3, it's not on par with like the writing and storytelling of Max Payne 1 and 2. Basically on like its noir elements. It's not too like trying to be too harsh on like the writer's ability on, or like the writing ability of the writers on Max Payne 3.
Yeah, something's wrong with the bosses.
What the hell?
The gameplay itself is just fine, especially the characters. It's just that the storytelling part is where it has a lot of flaws to where it can, disrupt the audience's sense of disbelief. Like, well, I don't want to spoil it, but maybe I'll get to Max Payne 3 eventually, but I'm not gonna play it after for this Max Payne-a-thon, because I plan to play Max Payne 2 after this game, since both these games are connected to each other. So yeah, but I won't get to Max Payne 3 since it's kind of an entirely different story on its own. I mean, this must be the shittiest hotel ever if you're having leak problems like this.
Previously on Lords and Ladies.
Oh,
Lady Amelia, Marquis Valentine asks for an audience.
Thank you, Lawrence.
My lady.
My lord.
And now,
my lady,
an
my
all-new
lord,
episode
my lady,
of Lords
my
and
lord.
Ladies, brought to you in part by Acer Corporation.
What's also great is the TV shows in both
My
Max
lord.
Payne 1 and
My
2.
lady, there is a matter of great importance I must bring to your attention.
My lord, there is?
Indeed, my lady, there is indeed. From the very first moment we met, upon that distant forest path, there has been sunlight in the autumn leaves blazing like the colors of your hair.
Oh, my lord, you should not speak so.
But, my lady, I must.
My lord, no. I forbid you. This cannot be. This must not be.
But why, my love, why?
My lord, it is too dreadful. Do not force me to speak the words.
My lady, I beg of you, I must know. I would rather die than not know.
Yes, my lord, we should both be dead, for this shame is too great for the living. My lord, I am your long-lost sister.
Oh my god.
Lady Amelia, so tragic. Will they ever get together?
Oh my god. Yeah, nothing's worse than accidental incest. But yeah, they can be so funny at times. At least like, well, yeah, in the first and second games, second game, the dialogue from the TV shows are really funny. I think with the second game, the TV shows, they sort of like share similarities to like not only like Max Payne's past life, but also sort of like the current present that Max is living in, and the present, if that makes sense. Yeah, you're gonna leave that guy alone. It's Payne. Oh shit. And you're done dead. Oh, shut the fucking TV. I don't know why they need a rumbling mechanism. It's just gonna be distracting if you're trying to have sex. Shoot the padlock here. Okay.
Piece of crap!
Oh, careful, it might kick back. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, killer vending machine.
You talking to me?
Tough guy, scared.
Get him!
Did you seriously have to reload? Whoa! Yeah, this is so much fun. I love the slow-mo mechanic, especially the bullet dodge mechanic. There's some V drugs going on here. I'll get to the TV later. Yeah, thankfully, hold on, let me turn this off.
This party had been dead for a while. I couldn't say I was sorry I'd missed the show.
Yeah, thankfully so the exclamation points, they're part of the story, but they're not like required for you in order for you to progress through it. So that's one thing that modern games unfortunately get it wrong, is that they have to like force you through these story cutscenes, and they should. I think that it doesn't happen all the time, but I think like with this, it should be optional, you know, especially like if you're gathering clues and all that.
Against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for the worse as DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was found brutally slain at the Roscoe Street subway station. A suspect was seen leaving the site only moments after the shots had been fired, and the NYPD is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon believed to be armed and extremely dangerous. And now the weather. The worst winter storm in recorded history continues to pound.
Whoa! Kaboom! Okay, we're at Enrique Morte's room. Although I think we're gonna go there right now. I think there's a secret we can find. Yeah, right here. So yeah, it is the next area. Okay, just shoot these right here. Yeah, take care of that guy first. Okay. God damn it. Some interior decorating with wood here.
I didn't want to know what had happened here. It was not a pretty sight.
It's like a looks like a vampire attack went on here. And of course it says buff right here, which is a reference to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which I think probably the programmers, and I think also sound like they're a fan of that series, which you know, unfortunately I don't really care for Buffy the Vampire Slayer or any of Joss Whedon's work for that matter. If you guys like it, you know, more power to you, that's fine. I just don't care for it, because I don't think Joss Whedon is that good of a writer.
Think I'm dead?
Oh.
Jingle bell, jingle rock.
Whack the sucker!
Muerte had received a letter. Our investigation had turned up nothing to link Angelo Punchinello, the head of the Punchinello family, to Valkyr. All tracks had ended with Jack Lupino. The letter in Muerte's room was signed by the Don himself. It was the first hint that the Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate.
The trouble you got into after the Chicago screw-up. The Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance to pay us back. One of our trusted boys has a monkey the size of King Kong on his back. We need your special skills for backup on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was already so far past the point of no return, I couldn't even remember what it looked like when I had passed it.
What the hell? Told you. God damn! I thought it was a bomb for sure.
Nah, the Russian wouldn't dare. This has been waiting to happen.
I thought it was a bomb.
The hooker had left her diary on the table. The diary belonged to a hooker named Candy Dawn. The read would have made a vice cop blush.
Had talks with the mystery hag over the phone again. Sent her the latest One-Eyed Alfred tape. As long as the hag keeps paying for the tapes, the old man could come every day for all I care.
She had a nice sideline, making secret X-rated flicks of her clients and selling them to the highest bidder. It would get her killed if her V-fix for the day didn't do it first.
Oh my god. It's a peep robe. Kind of reminds me of that one case in LA Noir where you discover like a peep room. Something similar to this. Of course, it was with film reels and not a videotape. Oh shit! Fuck you, buddy.
Tim, go get him. No, wait, you go get him. You go and get him.
Ladies, you can have all of me. Oh shit! It's one enough for everyone. Not enough to take the heat.
The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
But yeah, the stories of Max Payne 1 and 2 definitely have some, you know, not only like noir references, but also like to, you know, crime thrillers of the 30s and 40s and 50s and all that. If you guys have seen and watched any noir films, let me know in the link below which one is like your all-time favorite, whether it's noir or even neo-noir like Blade Runner. But yeah, you can let me know in the comments below. My all-time favorite, well, neo-noir is a separate kind of genre anyway, but yeah, listen both anyway. Whether you can list like both movies on both genres if you guys want in the comments, like for neo-noir and noir. I would say my favorite noir I watched before that I really like is the Big Combo. I don't know, I forgot all the actors' name, besides Lee Van Cleef, which you guys know from those spaghetti western movies. Yup. Oh, that was a nice shot. Anyway, I think there's also that one, the main antagonist of the Big Combo. He also played, I think, one of the mob bosses in the first Godfather movie. I mean, he's been in a bunch of movies, but I think I first heard saw him in like the Godfather movie before I saw, you know, which is Big Combo is one of his, I guess, sort of a little bit earlier movies, you know.
A winter storm warning is in effect in the whole tri-state area, as both freezing rain and heavy snowfall continue. Many roadways are already closed, and people are advised to stay indoors. The severe blizzard has ravaged New York for 3 days now, with no end in sight.
We'd been snowed from the start in the Valkyr case. The forecast said there was plenty more where that had come from. But the snowbound city was on my side. Less chance of innocent bystanders getting caught in the crossfire.
Got him down.
There's always that one guy. Oh, whack him. Look, it's like you been whacked. The busting boxes here like Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, it's also always helpful to like destroy these boxes to grab some ammo and all that.
Exhibit number 1, a newspaper. A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a 6-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip.
Take vampire movies. Why are they always set in L.A. or Mexico? They can't even get a tan. If I was a bloodsucker, I'd move to the North Pole. Winter's one long night. Yeah, and what would you eat? Suck blood from penguins? Nah, Eskimos, man, Eskimos.
Hey.
Get him!
Oh damn. That wasn't too big of a fail there. Should have gone for the head. I'm also not a big fan of most of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies besides Guardians of the Galaxy and the Iron Man one.
Trust me, you don't want to piss Muerte off. Gentlemen, let's do business.
Green for green.
Cheers at Green-Eyed Angels. Amen.
Special delivery. There's a big unison there.
A lifetime ago, this would have gone down as a narcotics arrest. There was a key on the table.
I like how it's just a straight up dungeon key. Like they couldn't just made it like a modern, like regular key. They just had to make it like a dungeon or medieval looking key. Okay, yeah, we could use a Desert Eagle for this part.
Two mad dog killers, ready to murder each other. They step into the next room, and I'm thinking, now they're gonna do it. But no. They sit down in front of a TV and solve their differences with a kung fu fighting video game. I tell you, Candy, I was so depressed, I strangled them both with the video game cables.
Oh, Rico, you're so bad.
I am, ain't I?
Rico Muerte, big-time hustler.
Who the hell?
It's that cop.
Muerte went for his gun.
Who the hell? Voice acting is it's a bit funny in this game. Especially for the mobsters and all that. Oh, even the bad guy's limp too. Oh boy. I'll do this quick save here. Jeez, I'm shooting her in the head a couple times. There we go. Oh no, violence against women. I'm definitely gonna get canceled for this. Now, there's this one strategy that I haven't seen anyone else do, but just to save up on your ammo, I would just use a flamethrower on Rico Muerte. Except for that part when I got totally fucked up there. Okay, gonna have to fucking do patriarchal violence on her again. Unfortunately. Okay, let's try this again. This time with slow-mo. Yeah. Okay, you got a shot off Sammy there, but that's fine. Yep, and that should be the end of him. So, yep. That's all you have to do. Just grab the other painkiller from here. There we go. And we're all stacked up. I think I also like the first game a little bit more than the second game, based on the variety of levels it has. It's not to say the level design in Max Payne 2 are bad, but I think with Max Payne 1 they're a little more diverse and also more memorable.
The antique switchboard was still in
To
use.
say the least. Although they're the Max Payne 2 levels designs are also memorable in their own way.
There was an old telephone switchboard in the back room of the reception area, the kind that made phone tapping child's play. It wasn't hard to picture a fat pimp sweating with headphones on, listening to his hookers talk dirty and fake orgasms over a web of party lines, the blood veins of New York. Right now there was a different set of moans and groans going on.
Boss, good evening. This is Max Payne. He came, started capping us. He killed.
Are you freaking kidding me? It's just one lousy cop. You better be freaking kidding me. Whack him. What's the freaking problem? Hello? Answer me. Hello?
The word was out. A deadly virus released into the city's corrupt circulatory system. Something wicked this way comes. Max Payne at large.
Shakespeare reference there. Also a great song, by the way, which is featured in Lost Highway, which is a David Lynch movie I have yet to see. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck this. This is totally rigged.
You think you could take my money? You know who you're dealing with? Huh? Do you? Do you?
Okay, then. There we go. Bullet to the head. Hey. A bunch of Uzi bullets to the stomach for the fat guy. Okay. I'm gonna do a save here because I know there's gonna be Whoa! Dance for me, monkey, dance. Looks like they weren't so lucky.
turn around, walk away, blow town. That would have been the smart thing to do. Guess I wasn't that smart. Lupino's tenement buildings were a seedy hangout for all kinds of sleaze. A liquor store, a pawn shop, a laundromat full of mobster bookies and loan sharks. The list went on. The how and why of it was a mystery to me, but they knew I was a cop. They knew I was coming, and they were gonna get real trigger happy about it. I got to see Lupino's hangout all lit up. A bomb went off, turning snow into liquid gold. A pillar of fire lifted the remains of a car straight up into the air. The flames were highlighted on the hood of a black Mercedes-Benz as it coasted down the street real slow, as if the driver didn't have a worry in the world. I got a good look at the man riding shotgun. It was Vladimir, the head of the local Russian mob, the fly in Don Punchinello's soup. The ringing in my ears was the sound of a mob war being waged.
Vodka, yes, because all Russians drink vodka, right?
You drive like my fucking grandmother, you know that?
Another bomb exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover.